Hey guys, how you doing? This is Nick, otherwise known as iSithKills, and today we got a full guide and tutorial for the Ashes of Sker Hotel, for all the hidden hardcore Easter egg steps after you finish the main story Easter egg. So let's dive in. First things first, you gotta go ahead and complete all the original story objectives. Once you complete it, go ahead and do the original boss fight. Once you complete the boss fight, you're going to go ahead and interact with a metal coffin that's located on the left side of the boss fight arena. This coffin is going to go ahead and spawn in the Shadow Man character of this game, otherwise known as Stranger. You go ahead and shoot him, and what you're going to do is you're going to find 3 more locations that he's going to spawn, and each location is going to have a little bit of a radio signal kind of sound that you're going to notice, and if you hear that, that means it's close by. We'll go over all the spawn points to where he could spawn, but one of them will be right in spawn in this doorway on this corner above this roof, and that's also the sound signal when you do hear him. When you hear that radio signal, that means he's in the general area. Another spawn point is right by the pack-a-punch machine. If you turn left on this corridor, go all the way down, you'll be right next to this desk. Another location will be in the basement, east wing, and it'll be right next to this window. And this is right where our speed cola is. And that's also the sound that you get when you shoot all 3. And we'll go over the other spawn points as right now.
But it was my prison.
Another possible spawn point is in the theater.
There is a lot of evil
right here on the back of the piano. They'll be looking at you right there, all freaky. Another location that could have the stranger is the labyrinth. Now on this one, I didn't have an actual location in my game, but from other videos and other ones that I watched on Twitch, I've heard that there's one here. So just listen out for his signal. He's, that little radio signal. Once you hear it, he'll be around in the general area, and since this is a closed type area, there's really little he can hide from. Another location you can get the stranger is the void area. For this one, I didn't have him in my game as well, but from what I hear is if you hug the corners and listen out for his sound cue, you will find him. And since this place is completely dark, you can see his eyes from far away. Just listen out, turn your volume all the way up, and you'll be able to find him. Once again, once you do find the 3rd stranger, you're going to hear the sound cue that lets you know that you hit all 3, which is going to sound like this. Go ahead and make your way down back to where that electrified gate is, and you'll be able to interact with this. This will go ahead and spawn in the demon goat. Right across from the electrified gate, there's going to be this little metal crate that you can interact with to spawn in the goat. You'll be able to hear this little sounds that, same sounds you hear from the stranger, like that radio sound. Go ahead and interact with it to spawn him in. You want to do this in a safe round. Maybe do this when you have a zombie saved. Just keep in mind though, when he does stop, he will spawn in a bunch of zombies. He'll make his way into this room where he'll spawn in a bunch of zombies, so just be prepared for this step.
that land. It's gathering power. I don't understand. Was this part of her plan?
Next step here is you want to make your way into the void. Go ahead and switch to monitor, teleport, and you're going to notice the goat is here now. What you want to do is go ahead and interact with the goat. Just be careful. You want to be ready for this because it's going to spawn in a bunch of abominations and a bunch of ads. Once you take care of all the abomination and ads, then you're going to need to find demon goat again and repeat the process, which we'll go ahead and show you now. Once finished, you can go ahead and interact with them again, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing. We'll spawn in, I think it's just a couple abominations and a bunch of ads. Once you kill these abominations with ads, you can go ahead and repeat the process. Alright, all ads are down. Go ahead and interact with him again for the third time. And repeat the process again. A couple abominations will spawn. You clear them out. Just keep in mind, however, doing this on the third goat, that there's going to be a bunch of acid on the floor. So just keep an eye on your health. Make sure it's regenerating. And take your time here. Do keep in mind, if you are running low on ammo, there is an ammo crate right conveniently in the middle. Once all ads are killed, you're going to go ahead and interact with Demon Goat one more time. This time, however, he's going to be spawning in the King of the Rats. We've got a little mini boss fight that you'll have to do here, and the boss is the blue abomination. It looks like a big abomination, but is actually a big rat. So have fun in here, take your time. Keep in mind that the acid does stay on the ground, so keep an eye on your health. Whittle him down, be safe, stick to the corners, and you'll be just fine. Rounds do push during this step, so just keep that in mind. Once you do kill him, feel good, and we'll move on to the next step. Once you do kill him, the teleporter will become available, and you can exit whenever you feel free. I wanted to show you these generators. This next step, you're going to have to get one of the electric zombies into these generators here. But let me just show you what the path here will look like as soon as I can get free of these zombies. So the first one will be right here. That's where you teleport from spawn. That's be the first generator. The second generator is if you make a left from where you first teleport, will be right here. This is the next one. And then the other location that you have to start from with the actual lamb will be this one. I wanted to show it to you in the daylight just so you know the pathing, so you can kind of get familiarized with it. Once you teleport, here's the dark view. Like then again, there's the first location right there we just passed. Second location's right here to the right. And then the reason why I wanted to show you in the daylight is because I actually made a wrong turn here. So you don't want to go that first left. So instead of that first left, you want to come back to where you hit that second generator, which that second generator is right there. So instead of making that left, you're going to make a right instead of the left, which is right here down this corridor. And then you're going to notice that the demon goat will be at the first location, which is right here. What you need to do is exactly what I did there, is you just need one of those tempests to shoot the goat in front of the generator to spark it up. And you're going to notice that at that second location, demon goat is going to be there again. So you're going to do the same thing. Generator is lit up. Now you're going to go to the first generator, or the one we just passed when we first teleported in. And then you're going to notice demon goat is there. Get a little lost here in our run, but we're going to go back to where we first teleported in, which is right here. This one's a little tricky, so what I would suggest is let the Tempest kind of run past this corner here. And I didn't figure it out until a little bit later, but you want to basically have them where I was at, that way they can shoot. And you see right there, that shot did work, it's green, and we're on to the next step. After completing that step, what you want to do is you want to make your way to the library by interacting with the terminal here. Go to the library, and what we're looking for is rats on the ground, kind of like the first map. And it's exactly the same. It's going to give you Roman numerals 1 through 4 on a wall here, but this is giving you the code here, the pattern. So if you pause it, you can do whatever you like, but you notice that you have 3, 2, 4. So I'm just going to remember 3, 2, 4, and then remember obviously there's 1. So that's my code. 3, 2, 4, 1. Once I got the code, I'm going to go to this wall here at the corner and I'm going to enter it, which is the same wall that we had in the step of getting this wonder weapon. Enter the code, and now you're on to the next step. You'll hear that sound signal, means that you're doing good. After the library step is completed, make your way down to the basement past Pack-a-Punch to go ahead and grab your token, the same token that you got from the first map, except for this is going to be the token for this map. Go ahead and grab it. Now you're going to be wanting to get prepared because it's boss fight time. Now the strat for this boss fight is basically killing him as fast as possible. This boss fight gets way too hectic if you don't kill him fast enough because of the gas rooms. So just be careful, try to put as much damage as you can and as fast as you can, and just make sure you're in the rooms that have no gas. This wonder weapon, as you can tell, does extremely well with this guy, so you shouldn't have no problems at all. GG's, you have completed the Easter egg. Congratulations. Now, if you did enjoy this tutorial, please leave a like and a subscription. It really helps out the channel. And I really do hope that you're enjoying Sker Ritual as much as I am. This is actually one of my favorite maps, so I hope you enjoy this and you have a wonderful day.